Hello everyone, this is Namita Basnotra, and in this video let's learn how to find the area of some 2D figures around us. So let's begin. First of all, let's learn what do we mean by the term area. Now area is the total amount of surface enclosed by a closed figure. So we have an enclosed, let's draw a figure. So if I draw a figure and you see when I draw it is enclosing some area inside it. So this surface here is inside that you see is the area of this figure. Now I have also taken two arrows over here. You can see that arrow A and arrow B. Now can you tell me which arrow has more area? Yes, that's easy. Arrow A clearly has more area. So in this video, we will be learning how to find the area of some irregular figures. Okay, before we learn how to find the area of any irregular closed figure, we should know what do we mean by irregular closed figure. Now, an irregular closed figure is a figure that is not a standard geometric figure. But some irregular figures are made up of two or more standard geometric figure shapes too. So let's now learn how to find the area of these figures which are closed but are not the regular ones. So let's look at some irregular polygons here. Now to find the area of irregular closed figures or such as polygons given here, we can do it by simply dividing the figures into squares and then estimate the area of that figure by counting the number of squares covered by the figure. So let's take an example. So let's learn how to find the area of an irregular shape. So we have an irregular shape here. So first thing we'll do is we'll divide this shape into squares. So I have made a grid and I have covered all the shapes here. Can you see? With small squares here. After that, we will try to find the area. So if I count all the squares like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it will be wrong because I can see some squares are not fully covered. So what I have to do is I have to count that how many squares are actually, cover this shape to find the area. So number of squares will give you the area, right? So with this, the solution to this is that while calculating the area for a more accurate estimate, let's follow these simple rules. So the first rule is that you count the square as 1 if the shaded region covers more than half of the square, like here. Can you see it is covering more than half? And count the square as 0 if the shaded region covers less than half of the square. So we will count like this here, this example over here, shaded region is less than half. We can clearly see that the square is this big. And then third one is count the area as half if the shaded region covers exactly half the square. So for example, you have a square here and you have a square and the shaded region is exactly half like this. Okay, so this is the shaded region. So we will count this as half. So when you get exactly half, we can count it as half. Otherwise, it will be either 0 or 1. So with this, we begin counting the area. So the area of this irregular shape will be the number of squares which cover this shape. So we'll take this 1 is more than half. So we'll take it as 1 square. And this is full square is covered. So 2 square, 3 squares are full. Then fourth square, is it more than half? Yes, so I'll count it as 1 full. So this is 4 square. 4 squares are covering this polygon. 5 is again more than half, so 5 square. And then this portion shall I cover? No, it will be taken as 0 because it's less than half. This also will be taken as 0, so I'm not counting this. I'm not counting this, okay? And I'm also not counting this. Let's look at this one. This one is more than half. If I see it is covering a lot of area, so I take it as 1. So 6 squares. And now look at this one. This is also less than half, so I will take it as 0. And this one also is less than half. I'll take it at 0. So that means the area of this polygon, area of this irregular shape is 6 squares. So I'll write it as 6 squares. Okay. But then that's not a complete answer. Why? I'm writing short form SQ. Why? Because I also have to write the dimension. Now, if I know what is the dimension of the square, means what is the side of the square, then I will write that. For example, if it is 1 centimeter, so I will write it as 1 centimeter or 1 meter. I will write. But if I don't know, then I will write 6 square units. Clear? So that is the area. So children, now I hope you can draw any shape and find its area by using the square method that I have just taught you, and I will be coming up with another video on area in which I will be teaching you how to use some formulae to find the area of some other polygons. So till then, bye bye.